Ancient alchemy truly is fascinating.
The neighboring nation of Liyue has the most prosperous commercial port in all of Teyvat.
Miss the Sub-Zero's festival, right? Let's hurry and find Dunyarzad! Paimon thinks she must be around the Grand Bazaar, since she showed us around there last time. There she is! Dunyarzad! We're back!
Just as promised. Traveler and Paimon. I'm so glad that you two came back to celebrate Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday. Indeed.
There's no need to be nervous. Paimon's sure that...
Thanks, but speaking of which...
Of course we went! A lot of things happened there.
I see. If there isn't a...
My lady, if you went to Port or...
Dia!
It's called covert protection.
It's alright, Dia. The festival's tomorrow.
Even when you put it that...
Don't worry, my...
Okay, fine, but only tonight. Tomorrow's a big day, and...
Oh, I've already prepared a...
Whoa, you're so thoughtful. Paimon's so ready.
Got all kinds. Every item I sell here comes with its own fascinating story. I've got great food and great drinks and every... Welcome.
Here we are. It's...
It looks really nice.
No.
That's Paimon's specialty.
Oh, if you don't mind, all of my friends.
Yeah, it'll be pretty.
Then let's meet at the near...
It's a deal.
I may be too excited.
Paimon's starting to really look forward to the Sub-Zero. Oh, no. Did we oversleep? We should go meet Dunya.
Traveler, Pai...
Good morning, Dunya.
Not at all.
You've worked so hard.
You know, well... Many vendors came out of the blue to support the event, and they insisted on covering costs themselves. Let's go give them some business.
They paid for everything out of pocket? Oh, sounds like they're not in this just for the Mora.
They all said that contributing to a lively festival atmosphere is more important than money. Especially since we don't often get to celebrate Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday.
Ooh, they're selling food over that way! Let's go take a look!
This is a stall offering foods from the Haftmewa feast.
Oh, you could tell.
Mushrooms, flowers, so...
It's another Sub-Zero's. Generally speaking, the most common selections are foods like Rukashva mushrooms.
So, the Sub-Zero Fest...
You
Wait, but if that's the case, then wouldn't the Pyro Archon... Oh, Traveler, we have to go to... Thanks!
Dear customers, would you like to try your hand?
What's alchemical divination?
Right? I thought the same.
So,
It's quite simple.
sure sounds...
That is precisely what we need.
Well, according to Lesser Lord Kusanali,
Why does everything sound...
So that's the true wisdom behind it. Okay, one moment.
Paimon wants to take a look, too!
Generally speaking, the moon signifies... It means... Wait a moment.
Is he really looking it up in...
Oh, I remember now. It means illusions and lies.
illusions and lies?
Yes, but this book says that if you trust your intuition and overcome your fear...
He's not even trying...
Naturally.
Oh, it's not...
Guess that was still pretty...
They say the Sub-Zero's festival was very lively a long, long time ago. Large flower carriages used to parade through the city. As they headed towards Port Ormos, people would throw flowers, candy, and liquor all along the way.
Dunyarzad's eyes are sparkling right now.
I wish I could have seen that spectacle. But if you ask me, I'm sure Nilu's dance of Sub-Zeros will be just as impressive.
Attention! Soldiers, fall into formation if you want any Yalda candies.
It's a weird guy with a weird hat.
Hey, it's Dunyarzad!
Wow!
Miss Dunyarzad, the children love you even more than the Yalda candies. In the few short days it took to prepare for... All right, little soldiers.
Yes, Knight!
Just what is going on here?
Ferris, the Knight of Flowers.
It's all thanks to Miss
As are we to you, Vihar.
Oh, not at all. Oh, speaking of tradition, do you want some Yalda candies? They're a festival staple, and I happen to have some boxes readied here. Take a look and pick whichever...
Whichever... Ooh, those all sound pretty good.
And there's also Lizard Tail and Oni Kabuto.
Huh?
Oni Kabuto.
Dunyarzad, it's all right.
I also believe in your intuition.
Great! These boxes of candy are numbered 1 to 5 from left to right. Which one do you want? Excellent work.
Paimon bet you survived so many epic battles.
Attention! Here's your
Thanks a lot.
It's Night of Flowers.
Paimon,
They all basically sound the same. We got our candy, so let's...
Oh, actually, I just remembered. Can you come with me to get it?
Dunyarzad.
How embarrassing.
I know, right?
Oh, that most is walking right into our clutches.
Those Eremites don't look like they're up to any good.
Who are you? I don't believe the Homayanis hired you.
That's right. We haven't received any of their mora, but I wonder how much the Homayanis would shell out to get you back.
They're a gang of kidnappers! Traveler, hurry and protect Dunyarzad!
Hey, did you scumbags even consider that the Homayanis might have hired a merc that outclasses you?
You're... Dia!
Don't speak so disrespectfully. My fam-
Don't worry about it, my lady. Just some friendly banter between mercs. One punch and those rabid dogs will expose themselves for what they really are.
Aren't your claws all dull by now? Don't get too cocky!
Traveler, take...
No, we're gonna stay and help. There's too many of them.
Please be careful.
Don't waste your time. We're...
Dunyarzad, are you okay? You sure you're okay?
I'll be fine after some rest.
Yeah, don't worry.
My lady, Traveler, found ya.
Dia! You...
Any more of them? Or rather, did anyone follow you?
Dia, your arm.
Oh, this? I'm fine. It's just a scratch. Normally, they wouldn't have been able to land a hit on me at all, but I'm still getting used to this new greatsword.
Please, let me take...
Come on, it's not...
Hold on, you said something about a new greatsword. What happened to the one you were using before?
About that. Well, I sold...
It can't be... The...
Hey, Miss Dunyarzad,
Okay, making your employer cry won't affect your commission, but selling your weapon... Thank you, Vic.
Don't be like...
Are you feeling
My lady, your condition...
Truly.
Are you feeling better, Dunyarzad?
Yes. I didn't realize you were concerned about it. I guess I shouldn't continue to keep it a secret. I was actually born without...
Can't believe it's Elazar!
Oh, you've already heard of Elazar. In that case, you probably know about its severity. Sumeru's current medical advancements still haven't...
Dunyarzad.
There's no need to be sad. Compared to the simple fact, I know that my family loves me dearly. They've done all... Did you know? Since I was I'm sure my family's worried and disappointed in me for running away, but I just didn't want to have any regrets. I wanted to meet other people. To me, there's not to mention the this way. When my final day does arrive, it will be less sorrowful. At the very least, many people will remember that I once existed in this world. Right?
As long as you don't forget Paimon. Paimon also...
Thank you two so much. Lesser Lord Kusanagi, thanks. There will all...
Huh?
Isn't the dance of... Nilou will recreate... And with that, my...
Then what are we waiting for?
Yeah, we should...
Were you not aware that the...
Over there!
I think I just saw...
But the dance of the Sub-Zero's festival. The law also prohibits the private host... If you continue to... The Grand Sage is...
How... The Academia was originally... This is a hard...
Art. Our Archon created the utopia that is Sumeru City for all scholars who sought validity, verity, and truth. While people like you...
No!
With your lack of intellectual credentials, I do not believe you are qualified to debate with me. What you should be doing is finding workers to tear down this ridiculous eyesore. When we return, have the...
Understood.
The Sub-Zero's festival. Go celebrate the birth of that god to your...
Nilou, are you okay?
Oh! Dunyarzad.
Yeah.
Let's go somewhere the Academia can't find us and perform there. Or...
Nilou, it's...
But you've been looking...
It's okay. It would be too risky to continue this...
If you say...
Yes. Okay. It's a problem.
Paimon can't believe this is how things...
It really is okay. There's no...
A lot happened. Nilou and Dunyarzad promised to make... Yeah.
All connections have been secured to construct the most stable framework possible. The project has entered its...
Oh, we're gonna be late! It's all because we should go meet Dunya... Yarzad.
Not at all.
You seem...
I'm doing well. There's no need to worry. Shall we go? Let's start.
Sure. Ooh, they're selling food over that way. Let's go take a look.
This is a stall offering foods from the
You are quite well.
They're all plant. Actually,
It's one of the Sub-Zerus festival's traditions. People used to set their tables with 7 different foods to symbolize the 7 virtues of the Dendroarchon.
Appear to be in...
really? Paimon
The moon signifies... It's escaping me for now.
Is he really looking?
Oh, right. It means... But if you trust your intuition and overcome your fears...
Understood. I'll keep that...
Oh, it's nothing.
Guess that was still pretty... So, where to next?
Trust me. Just take my word
This
for
new
it.
shipment of items, they're also ridiculously overdesigned. The facilities now.
Things can't go on like this.
All right, soldiers. Now that...
Yes, Knight Ferris!
What's going on?
Ferris, the night...
Oh, do you want some...
What's... Ooh!
And there's also...
What?
Great! These boxes of candy are numbered 1 to 5 from left to right. Which one do you want? Ah, excellently chosen. Number 4 is indeed Sunsetia.
Ha-ha! Paimon bet you had incredible luck, and Paimon was... Huh? How's that possible? It's obviously random. Maybe we didn't sleep very well last night. Or maybe we slept too much.
Oh, sure.
Huh? Where are you going? You're just gonna walk off like that? A feeling of deja vu? Oh, Paimon knows what that is. It's when you feel like you've already experienced... In that case, Paimon also felt something like that today. But that's just our brains playing tricks. So why'd you run here in such a hurry? So that's it. You're intentionally doing things you usually wouldn't and seeing...
Welcome, you two. Are you here for lunch? What would you like to eat? Got it. You don't look like you're from these parts, but I gotta say...
Charcoal-baked Angelina cake? Isn't it the... Oh... Isn't this going a bit too far? How was it? The look on your face is telling Paimon that it tasted awful. Then, you mean... That's impossible! We were just talking about... So, would this be a case of taste bud deja vu? Paimon also gets the impression that we've been here many times, even though we are regulars. How about... Hey! Dinnerside is sitting by yourself on that bench over there. What a coincidence, Dinnerside.
Oh,
Kidnappers?
I'm okay.
Whew. That's a big relief. But, Dinnerside...
Not at all. I've always been like this. Besides, no matter how amazing today may be, it is but a single day. After however many more days...
Paimon doesn't quite follow you, and Paimon feels like something's really got you down right now.
It really is fine. I don't mind. Huh? Did something happen?
Dinnerside, have you ever felt deja vu? You know, like when you've already experienced something that's...
Deja vu? No. But my days have been the same for years now. Even if I were feeling deja vu, I suppose I would already be used to it.
Oh, Paimon sees. Then, is it only the two of us?
It's almost time.
Huh? Time for what?
Nilou's Dance of Sub-Zerus is about to begin. Let's go.
With your lack of intellectual credentials, I do not believe you are qualified to debate with me. What you should be doing is finding work. When we return...
Understood. I will inform...
the Sub-Zero...
Nilou?
Oh. It's okay.
But you've been really...
It truly is unfortunate, but...
True, but...
The next festival.
Wait. What did you just...
No.
Paimon can't believe what those heartless geezers did! Did Dinnerside... Oh... Maybe it really was because of exhaustion. Same here. That's why Paimon stopped thinking about it halfway through the day. Then how about we settle in and get a good night's sleep? For now, we can chalk things up to exhaustion. We can do more.
Observing a modest drop in the output of Jnana energy, but values still...
Continue to monitor the variances in the data and find the...
Why does Paimon feel so... Good morning, Dinyerzad!
Not at all.
Huh?
I'm doing well.
Great idea! Let's get going! Traveler? Hey.
It's all thanks to Miss Dunyarzad's sponsorship that the children can enjoy. Oh, are you in? It's not that simple. Each box contains a random flavor.
They are...
And there's also lizard tail and...
Huh? What were those?
No problem. These boxes of candy are numbered 1 to 5 from left to right. Which one do... Oh, I like your confidence. No hesitation at all. Oh, congratulations! Number 4 is indeed Sunsetia.
Paimon knew he always had incredible luck. Paimon's not really interested in the other flavors. What? He was right about...
That couldn't have been luck. How is this possible? I packed all those boxes this morning and they've been sealed ever since. You couldn't have known beforehand. Mind reading? X-ray vision? Or some kind of magic...
Tell us what's going on! Since when did you get superpowers? Traveler? Hey, where are you going? What's going on? Did you see something? Us leaving Dunyarzad without letting her know is kinda rude, you know. Traveler? That's... Why are there 2 Dunyarzad's? You already know that this isn't your first Sub-Zero's festival, don't you? I'm sure you already know how to use this. A knowledge capsule? Where did you get it? You should use it too, Paimon. You know Paimon? Well, this seems kinda sketchy, but... What the? This is our 20th time at the Sub-Zero's festival? Huh? No. The 30th? Have we been trapped in a single day? If it weren't for you, we wouldn't have even realized. What the heck was inside that knowledge capsule? Your memories are still scrambled? Try your best to remember. This isn't the first time we've met, and I answered that question a long time ago. Let Paimon think. Oh, it's coming back. Meeting you was the real catalyst for restoring our memories, and the knowledge capsule was just your means of showing our minds the way. What about everyone else? Why are you only helping the 2 of us? Your sense of deja vu is stronger than everyone else's, yes? As for an explanation, you 2 received the blessing of Dendro, and you also have special, sensitive constitutions. It was as if a single sheet of paper was separating those memories from your consciousness. A familiar question. I think this is the 7th time you asked that. Meanwhile, you probably sensed it too. The Dunyarzad you were just with is different from the first Dunyarzad. That first Dunyarzad is in front of you right now, and she doesn't have a lot of time left. Looks like you're almost done sorting out your brain. Oh yeah, I'm Nahida. Good. You passed the test. What's happening? You can awaken our memories, and you seem like you know what's going on. Oh, wait. Please don't tell Paimon even you don't know. Everything in this world runs in a loop. This cycle is called the samsara. You, me, and everyone else are all stuck inside the one-day samsara. As for the truth, that's something you to find out. If you, I can only give you service level help, like bits of. She looks like she isn't doing well at all. If we can break out of the samsara, I might be but as things are right now. You sure love to use weird analogies. With what you know so far.
What's happening right now seems to have happened before. Happening right now seems to have happened before. That doesn't sound right. I need to carefully think. What's happening right now seems to have happened before. Seems to have happened before. What's happening right now seems to have happened before. We've already experienced the Sub-Zeru's festival many times, and the... I...
Lot of... died. The Ceres festival is happening every... Let's think about our current situation. To save Dunyarzad, and to do that, we need to figure out what's happening. Nahida rejected the idea of a time loop. Paimon's memories...
Hey, it's you guys again. We're...
she's...
I see. Did you come back to buy something? I guarantee the freshness of my products. I harvested them from the forest just yesterday. Huh? I hurried back from the forest yesterday, and I'm selling produce...
To put it another way, if you really...
What kind of philosophical nonsense is this? Are you two daydreaming? Didn't you know that no one dreams in Sumeru? Go somewhere else if you want to find someone to daydream with.
He actually has a point. Is this a dream? Is everyone dreaming? True. It's so weird that people here don't dream. What? Anyway, if this all really were just a dream...
Oh, it's you two. Was my divination so accurate that you felt compelled to compliment? Ooh, I knew it! I told you.
You're really excited about... So, you're...
Anyway, what kind of situation did you get into? Huh? Hold on a second. I thought you guys just lost your wallet or what you just said. Are you serious?
Paimon knew you weren't going to believe it.
Marvelous. Truly marvelous. I believe you. Recall the interpretation of your divination. The moon.
When you say it like that, the divination does sound like it's related.
I believe that the Archon's revelations are never more than vague hints. Anything. The book only says, if you trust your instincts and overcome your fears...
So that's how it is. We haven't made any progress. Who else can we talk to? Paimon remembers that we tried talking to her a couple of times, but she always thinks we're playing pranks on her. You think she'll brush us off again? Yeah, if we tap into Dia's strong sense of responsibility...
I'm fine, my lady. It's just a scratch.
Perfect timing.
Paimon, Traveler, you came at just the right time. Listen, there was a dangerous Huh? You saw? Then why didn't you jump in earlier? If someone was protecting Miss Dunyarzad, I could have went all out. Anyway, can you do—
You want the Traveler to take Dunyarzad somewhere to rest up while you check to see if there's still any kidnappers around. Did Paimon get that right?
How did you know what I was going to say?
We need to say something convincing.
Dia sold her greatsword to raise additional funds, and then she was injured because she wasn't used to her new weapon.
Am I trying too hard?
Tell her, Traveler!
I didn't tell anyone about that. And couldn't have known. And just now, you literally took the words right out of my mouth.
All right, so this is the situation.
It's kinda hard to believe what you just told me. First, let me make something clear. Most of us desert dwellers might not be the scholarly type, but we do have basic common sense.
She's quieter than usual. I'm interested in anything, and...
Yeah, she isn't the same as before, but her parents said that this is how she was.
At first...
Understand what you're all talking about.
My lady, are you angry? All right, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt since you knew about my greatsword. Let's make this a quick trip. Miss Dunyarzad isn't completely safe here.
Mahita! We brought a friend!
I thought I told you that it won't help to bring anyone here.
We just wanted her to see the real Dunyarzad's condition.
Where and who are you talking to?
Huh?
I told you that you two are special. Other people can't see me or Miss Dunyarzad here.
Hold on. Over there. Is that?
Wow. How perceptive. Does she have invisible antennae?
Miss Dunyarzad, she's lying down here, isn't she? How's she doing?
Her condition's really bad, and she's basically in a coma. How did you know she was here?
I can sense her aura. There are also lingering feelings of something like regret or disappointment.
Do you believe us now? The Sub-Zero's festival has been repeating itself. So, you think the sages are behind this?
Yeah, they've always been against us. Wouldn't surprise me if they're using the Akasha to intentionally repeat the Sub-Zero's festival as a sick joke.
You have a point. Aside the Dendro Archon, the Academia sages are the only ones in Sumeru who could pull off something like this. Maybe there's more to the Akasha than we know. Right! Didn't you awaken our memories using something that looked like a knowledge capsule? That means you must know something about the Akasha!
The Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate, as it is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power. It compiles the wisdom of the entire populace.
A gnosis could do that? No wonder the Akasha is so magical. It's being powered by the gnosis of
So, this Nahida you mentioned, what did she say?
She said, and Paimon quotes, "The Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate, as it is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power. It compiles the wisdom of the entire populace and it grants knowledge to the people."
Compiles the wisdom of the entire populace and grants knowledge to the people. Wait. I get the grants knowledge part. That's what people have always used the Akasha for. But compiling the entire populace's wisdom? How does that work?
Did she mean that the sages enter new knowledge into the Akasha? Oh yeah, that sounds about right. What do you think?
Okay, Nahida said the Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate. That doesn't sound right. I need to carefully think things through. Okay, Nahida said the Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate. Okay, Nahida said the... What's happening right now seems to have happened before. What's happening right now seems to have happened before. That doesn't sound right. I need to carefully think things through. People in Sumeru don't... That doesn't sound right. I need... My mind feels exhausted.
You mean the Akasha is causing our mental fatigue? When the desert dwellers set off compiling the entire country's knowledge, you think the Akasha pulled a 180 and is extracting information? Who knows? The Akasha can put knowledge into our heads, so who's to say that it can't also poke around in there? We don't know any specifics.
What's the point of doing something like that?
Just think about it. If you could combine the knowledge of every single person in Sumeru, then you can basically turn Sumeru City into a single massive brain. This hive mind could make breakthroughs in problems that even the smartest geniuses can't crack.
An excellent deduction. And the analogy comparing Sumeru City to a massive brain? I love it.
In that case, we should take off our Akasha terminals right away. Maybe that'll solve this problem.
Yeah, I was only wearing this for show in the first place. Didn't expect the sages to cook up such a conspiracy. Mark my words, when this is over, I'm getting evidence and
How does everyone feel? Huh? What is it? Oh, that! Paimon knows what you're talking about. It's a single soft beep that sounds like it's coming from the Akasha terminal.
The sound of a beep. Could it be a prompt tone for when the Akasha is operating?
That's probably an important clue. We weren't using our terminals, but we heard a beep anyway. Traveler, did you hear that?
I heard it too. Our ears aren't messing with us. There was definitely a beep, but it sounded like it was coming from inside. We took off our Akasha terminals.
phase runtime has exceeded its expected length. At this rate, there may be casualties.
But we cannot lose all of our progress.
Paimon remembers everything!
Good. You adapted quickly this time.
We definitely took off our Akasha terminals last night, but we still heard that beep. Why is that? But now we can at least confirm one thing. The Akasha definitely has something to do with whatever's trapping us in this cycle. Oh, Paimon doesn't get it. Why would the Akasha go this far if all it wants is everybody's wisdom?
It's extremely difficult for lab rats in an experiment to understand why they're being treated the way they are.
If we're lab rats, then what are you? Nahida, you've never told us anything about yourself.
I guess I'm the moon.
The moon? Wasn't that the result of our divination?
Anyway, knowing who I am won't help you get closer to the truth, so you should focus on other things. Don't get distracted and miss any clues.
Okay then. Dia helped us a lot yesterday, so let's go find her. If Paimon's reading the time correct...
Ah, there you are. I've already taken care of those kidnappers. My lady, did you get hurt?
Dia?
What's wrong? Why are you both gawking at me like that?
You didn't get hurt this time.
Huh? What do you mean this time? Why are you so surprised that I managed to get out unscathed? Those kids were amateurs. Shh! How did you know about my greatsword? I haven't told anyone about it. Please, don't tell Miss Dunyarzad.
So Dia's lost her memories after all.
Anything strange? You already know that I got a new greatsword. If I had to say something, it's weird how such a new weapon could feel so familiar. It's as if I've already used it to fight.
You're saying that although you don't remember using it, your body feels like it does?
That's right. Both mercenaries and warriors heavily rely on muscle memory. Only knowing the theory of battle won't get you anywhere.
Traveler, what do you think? Yeah! Paimon's feeling really hopeful. Oh, you're right! Earlier in the Samsara, something like this would have never happened.
I have no clue what you two were talking about, but it's still dangerous here, so...
So you're supposed to rest while you check if there are still more kidnappers around, right?
How did you know what I was gonna say? Can you read minds?
time. Aside from Dia no... Listen, Nahida, do you think the samsara has been broken?
Really? Good job.
Hey! What kind of an answer is that?
Tomorrow will come. Everyone assumes this is common knowledge, but the only way you can know that for sure is if you experience tomorrow. How many todays has it been? Is it possible that today will be followed by yes? It's even possible that this entire...
Okay, no more! Paimon's break...
That's why it makes no sense to waste your energy thinking about things you will learn tomorrow. Get some good rest. You know, use the bathroom and flush your anxiety dookie away.
Huh? Hold on, what?
Huh? People always say they feel a sense of relief after they take a duk-duk. That's why I suggested you could try that. Is that so strange?
It's so strange and so against common sense that... Paimon's at a loss for words. You were sounding kind of smart to... Yeah. Even though it's happy and lively...
Continue the harvest. Compared to what we stand to achieve, these sacrifices are trivial.
We're still in the same day! Nahida, you already knew last night that we didn't break out of the samsara? Why did you tell us?
Would there have been a point? You would have spent the night with new worries, with tomorrow still out of reach. In that case, you might as well rest within that brief moment of hope. An opportunity like that doesn't come by often. And
Paimon's at the Duke did that! Whatever.
Of course. In the time we've been together...
Paimon...
In other words...
Nahida's talking about confusing...
Anyway, that's enough chit-chat. So, Traveler, did the new clues yesterday help you?
Huh? Why are you scrapping your previous theory? Oh, yeah! You're right! Gosh, how did we not notice that? In a simple time loop, people's physical conditions should also reset.
So, what's your new hypothesis?
We've already experienced the Sub-Zerus festival. We've already experienced the Sub-Zerus festival many times. We've already experienced the Sub-Zerus festival many times. That doesn't sound right. I need to carefully think. We've already experienced the Sub-Zerus festival many times, and... We've already experienced the... Okay, Nahida said the Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis. That doesn't sound right. The beat is a prompt tone for Akasha operations. That doesn't sound right. Mercenaries rely heavily on muscle memory, and Dia was able to use... I can't... If all our memories of a day are erased at the...
Oh! Then the beep we hear every night could just be indicating the deletion of our memories. That's why when we wake up, everyone thinks the Sub-Zero's festival hasn't happened yet. It's already the next day, but everyone still thinks it's the day before. But muscle memory can't be erased. That's why Dia has been getting better at using her greatsword. Now everything makes sense.
A brilliant deduction.
Nahida, tell us if we're right or wrong.
To put it simply, it's as if you've mistaken a pyro crystal fly for a firefly in the night. You lost sight of its true nature, perception that it glowed. Why don't you go talk to Miss Dia again?
Right.
There you are. Really took me a while to find you.
As expected, Dia also didn't
Get hurt? Why would I? Don't underestimate me.
Well, you're still getting used to your new greatsword.
Huh. Truth be told, I also think it's pretty strange. It just suddenly felt so familiar in my hands and... Wait a second! How did you know I got a new greatsword to begin with?
Traveler, could you explain the situation to her today? Paimon's gotten a little sick of doing it. Oh, that...
While I was gone, did you get...
don't think too hard, value.
Alright then, let me get this straight.
Yes, your memory's being erased.
Then I'd have to disagree. That's
Oh? Why do you think that?
If we've actually been reliving, common sense says my wallet should have...
Right. They could use the Akasha to record what everyone did that day, and then use the city's resources to replenish everything. It's not very likely, but it's also not impossible.
No, it is impossible.
You have proof? Where?
You two are surprised. Come with me, Miss Dunyarzad.
Paimon can't believe it's Dia who wants to show us something this time. 2 days ago, we were the ones taking her to see Dunyarzad.
This is it. I'm a professional fighter. My martial... The force, angle, and entry point of each strike is calculated and deliberate. That's why I remember every mark on the dump. It's just as they say. Each swordsman has their own unique style.
Is it really impossible?
People often say that a camera's photo can never... The same thing applies here. At a mere glance, I can differentiate carved marks from the results of combat. Whew! I hope that cleared things up for you. Hey, is this that... Anyway, it's getting late. I should escort Miss Dunyarzad to Nilu's stage. See you later.
Well, back to square... But at least we've reached some... Yep, that's true. Can we think of any new ideas right now? Strange? Paimon feels like everything's been strange. Huh? Leaving the city? Wait! It's really strange! Paimon can't believe it! Did we miss this because we're Tunnelville? How about we go back and ask Nahida? Maybe we've forgotten something about leaving the city.
You're back early today. Did you find something new?
Sort of. We're mostly sure now that we're not in a time loop.
Leaving the city. As far as I remember, you've mentioned your plans to do that twice before.
We did? But we don't remember anything. What happened after we talked about those plans? What did we say when we got back?
Let me think. I don't think you ever actually told me what the outcome was. Oh, it's probably more accurate to say that both times you never came back the whole night. But you two sometimes stay out the entire night anyway, so at the time, I didn't think too much about it.
It is true that sometimes we lose track of time during our investigations. Before we know it, it'll already be the next day. But
really? That's kinda strange. In theory, I should have already awakened all your memories.
Yep, something here's definitely fishy. Let's get to the bottom of this tomorrow.
Traveler, aside from your memories that were just restored, I have another message for you. Listen to it and you'll understand.
Can't go back. There are countless spaces here. Our Sub-Zeru's festival in Sumeru City is just one of them.
Traveler, you should be missing 2 days worth of memories. Paimon will fill you in. Time to carry out our plan from yesterday! Okay, let's go!
We don't have many more festivals to waste. Hurry and find the truth.
Why can't we?
Don't ask me. It's not like I can tell you anything. This is a direct order from the Grand Sage. Just wait until tomorrow.
I have a real emergency. My goods have already arrived at Port Ormos. If I don't hurry, they'll be stolen.
That's your problem. Make sure you make a request in advance next time.
But it's not like you can just predict business matters in advance.
It looks like the Academia already announced a lockdown for Sumeru. Let's go and question them. Hello, sir. Why can't we leave the city today?
Here we go again. Don't ask me. I don't know either. We just received an order that no one is allowed to enter or exit Sumeru today. They didn't tell us anything else. Angering me won't get you anywhere. If I had that kind of insider info, I would have left this stupid post long ago.
It looks like he really doesn't know. If we can't... This is a good spot. And the guard... Huh? Why? Are you going to leave Paimon behind? But... What if things get really weird out there and you get into some trouble? Then... Oh, Paimon knows that Paimon can't do much, but... We've always been together. Okay. Paimon will promise Paimon that you'll come back as... And please... Paimon would never see you again! You just... Paimon waited for you for hours and hours at the city wall and you never came back! You promised Paimon that you were only taking a quick look!
Calm down. He's here now. I don't think he understood what...
Paimon doesn't... You, but should stay! Paimon was so worried. Paimon will forgive you. The most Oh, Paimon was so scared that you had gone into another world.
Can you tell us your perspective of what really happened yesterday? I see. Using two peoples to...
After that, you left the city. Paimon kept her eyes on you the whole time, but then you... disappeared. And... No way! Paimon was watching you with the fullest attention.
What's your perspective, Traveler? You sure you don't have any memory of this? I guess that explains everything. You also lost your memories the last 2 times you tried to leave the city.
So, if we leave the city, our memories will be completely erased? It really sounds like something big outside of the city is being hidden on purpose. But this way, we'll also never discover what's outside! Something like a message? But how can we send it back?
Don't look at me like that. I'm not used to being stared at. Okay. You want something that can pass on messages, right? Give me some time and take care of Dunyarzad for me.
Yep, now we're talking!
I'm done. Here you go.
What? Isn't this...
I made some little changes. Akasha terminals are already capable of sending messages. I just tweaked
to make something like this? Nahida.
Yep. I'll help you save the messages.
We'll never know until we try. At least, let's go then. Let's expose the... okay. See you tomorrow, Traveler. That covers everything that's happened so far.
Yes. Although the signal was choppy and had some interference, we still managed to receive 2 messages from you when you were outside.
Okay, now that you understand what's going on, let's hear the messages together.
There are countless spaces here. Our Sub-Zero's festival in Sumeru City is just one of them. I've entered another space. Before me are flowing sandstone and howling fish. Impossible and surreal sights. All these spaces are empty except for the occasional ones that contain mute puppets rather than people. I can't sense any human presence.
That's one heck of an info dump. It sounds like you left the Sumeru City space when you set foot outside of the walls. But everything looked completely normal when Paimon was looking out from the inside. That's unbelievable.
And if we take... There's another part here. We only received it last night.
These spaces have been disappearing one after the other, absorbed by something like a sun in the sky. And now, even the final space has also disappeared. Behind me, a lot of spaces just appeared again from thin out. Those spaces are actually...
Why did the message end right there? What did the traveler want to say? What are those spaces?
Probably because yesterday just happened to end at that moment.
Oh, right. Paimon did hear a beep from the Akasha. Did it come from here or from the message?
The message. It should have come from the Traveler's Akasha terminal.
After the beep, Traveler said, even the final space...
Traveler, what do you think that final space could have been?
Was that space actually the real world? That doesn't sound right. My impression is that
Oh, so that's what later on. Traveler also mentioned a bunch of new spaces materializing behind it. Paimon's head is spinning. Just what are these...
Well, consider this. For all the horrors of the Archon, so no matter how strange or spooky...
Wow, the Archon War, huh? Hey! Do you want some alone time to think?
The dance of Sub-Zeros is about to begin. I'm going to go watch it.
Okay. Why don't you go ahead?
Okay then. See you later.
Have you figured it out yet, Traveler? Awesome! What is it? Paimon wants to know. Oh, wait, no. Let's meet up with Nahida first.
Are you ready to take your Sub-Zero exam and crack? Okay. First off,
All the bizarre spaces I saw. Those spaces remind me of... We've already experienced... That doesn't sound right. I need to carefully think. Those spaces remind me... The moon... That doesn't sound right. People in Sumeru don't dream. I can't see... We are all in a dream. It isn't that the people...
People in Sumeru think they don't... And those spaces...
Huh. Correct answer. Now, how did you conclude that the Akasha relies on the...
That doesn't sound right.
It is the manifestation...
Oh, okay. Those dreams... But... Is stealing every...
Dreams are fantastical, complex, and full of imagination. People's brains are the most... In other words...
So in other... Paimon remembers is that the sages from the...
Oh? By the sounds of it, you understand the current situation pretty well. So then, what about the
The beep is a problem. That doesn't sound right. I need to carefully... The Grand Sage said... That doesn't sound right. We've already... That doesn't sound right. Those spaces... Those dreamscapes kept...
Correct. The Akashas keep their disembodied consciousness. No one is any of the what? People wake up.
So, this is like a dream?
Very good question.
They say that alchemical...
So you noticed. I thought that one would...
That wasn't... Now that you mention it, it's funny. Thinking back to when we were asking all over the place for info about Lesser Lord...
Yes. On the other hand, I'd be happy to answer any more questions you have.
Can humans really keep...
You might say you're meant to... Especially...
People's lives are at...
I know, right? Why did they...
Even you don't know the reason?
The Academia's traveler, the...
Those spaces were... That doesn't sound right. The Grand Sage said...
Celebrate the birth of... I didn't... You asked me this. Now that you know... Have you heard the saying, don't wake a sleepwalker? Your notion of reality? That's why I could only give you... Firstly. Secondly, that's because people don't so whenever they...
That reminds Paimon. Traveler hat...
Yes. Only after receiving the blessing of Dendro can a person gain the Dendro. Meanwhile, everyone... Deceiving the people of... After we end the Sub-Zero...
How can the sage...
In the end, I'm just the moon.
A sun and a moon... Oh, we're out of time today!
I'll tell you how to break free of the samsara tomorrow. See you then.
Good morning, Nahida. Wait. Hey, what's wrong, Nahida? You don't look...
I'm afraid that what you're thinking right now is correct.
Dunyarzad already disappear? No way!
The real Dunyarzad's consciousness has indeed disappeared. It can no longer endure the constant dream harvesting.
Paimon can't believe it! Wait, so what about that other Dunyarzad?
She's actually something like a puppet, but not completely. The real Dunyarzad's consciousness could no longer keep playing her role in this dream. So another Dunyarzad appeared to replace her in the dream. Just like the grass and the trees, that Dunyarzad is just a building block of the dream that helps to keep it going.
But personality-wise, she's nothing like the real Dunyarzad.
Puppets are stiff, and can't copy a living person's vitality. After all, they're just there as filler. You know, speaking of which, the old Dunyarzad might not have been too different from a puppet.
Dunyarzad truly believed that—
Yes. I just gave her a little wisdom so she could look at life in a new way. So that she could be her own person. But even so, she's still far from it. I'm still a long— I couldn't even save her.
Please don't beat yourself.
I'm not—
Don't be like that, Nahida.
To prevent more
Great!
Although the Sub-Zeros— that means this—
Huh?
Well, if which means—
Imagination?
Imagination, like when However, if you— the dream will— But right now, our host is unaware that this is a dream. Find some—
How are we going to and even if we did find— After all,
It's extremely— As for me—
Out of town?
Yes. Naringo.
She was such a good person. Yeah, but Paimon's wondering, do you think— Huh. So, dream is— Oh, that would make sense! Ferris, the Knight of Flower— Let's go ask him—
You're back. You left in a hurry last time.
Everything's fine.
An experiment?
Could you make a—
You want me to—
Less questions,
Okay, my wish.
Oh.
I noticed her. She just— I've also—
So—
When she placed— What she didn't realize was that I'm— Okay, okay. I'm ready to make my wish. I would like Miss Dunyarzad to appear in front of me right now with a smile on her face. Here goes.
Please come true.
I'm gonna open my eye. Oh!
What?
Fucky! Nice try, you.
Guess he isn't the host of this dream after all. Should have expected it wouldn't be this easy. It seems like everyone—
My lady, step.
That sounds like Dia! Oh. Huh? But Dia can handle them! Hey, Traveler!
Oh, it's you. Great timing. Please take... Hey, this is my job. The Homiyanis pay me, not you. You... Anyway, watch yourself.
So you got yourself...
That's close enough.
A new punch today.
You want this? That's close enough.
Windblade!
Traveler, were you just taking your anger out on those guys? You and Nikita both. Dunyarzad wouldn't want to see you two like this. Oh, and speaking of her, Paimon just remembered something. Remember how during the first Sub-Zero's festival, before... She said it was because she had forgotten some... Okay, so Paimon's memory is working so far. Anyway, Paimon also remembered that she is... Yeah. This is the place. Hey, the windows are unlocked. Okay, Paimon's... This was only a temporary residence. Should we open? Wow. Dunya, even though she must have won if we hadn't found, but now that we know, we... Hey! Where are you? It's Dunyarzad's puppet. Traveler? You must be exhausted. Come to think of it, we've been stuck in this place for a really, really long time. Heck, even the last time we were chatting happily with Dunyarzad, feels like an eternity ago. Paimon still remembers when we were sitting here.
Easy frustration. Yes, traveler.
Oh, still just a bit. What?
If you continue to resist, we will have to order an investigation into every single event organizer. The Grand
Traveler.
Traveler? What the heck are you doing? Wait, they're not reacting. Have they been skipped? Oh, if this is the sage's plan, they wouldn't. So they're just substitutes.
What is this? What happened to the Grand Sage and his entourage? Like I said, they symbolize...
Yes, the greater Lord.
That beautiful shade of purple. Aren't these flowers real putty stars? Just like the
But didn't you just say all the real flowers went extinct?
Yeah. What's going... huh? You guys are acting weird.
They disappeared! So Nilu's the host. Purple putty stars don't exist in the real world anymore. But in Nilu's... It's just like the example Nahida told us. People assume there will be food on a plate, and so when you saw the flowers, you... But if we want to end... How should... But as far as you know...
Yeah, but have you heard the tale of the first sage? His piety and all kinds of spectacular scenes appeared in front of all the knowledge in the world was... He was captivated. After who knows... Afterward, the Dendro Arc... His wife, in the end...
So, the first...
Yes.
Paimon understands where you're coming from.
I see. Well, it just so happens that today's Sub-Zero's festival is almost over. Since we're in this final dance of Sub-Zero's as beautiful as we can. The wait is over, everyone. I dedicate this to our god. The Dance of Sub-Zeros.
I'd be lying if I said I had no regrets. I would have loved to see Nilou's dance.
Traveler. Oh, Paimon feels like she's been asleep for the longest time. Paimon's head feels super heavy. Did we oversleep? Do you even remember going to sleep last night? Paimon thinks it was after the Sub-Zero's festival. The Sub-Zero's festival! Have we finally escaped from the Sub-Zero samsara? Quick! Take off your Akasha terminal! She's not in her room. What happened? Huh? What usual spot?
Well done, Traveler and And thank you, Dunyarzad, for organizing the Sub-Zero's festival for me.
I'm sorry, who are... Oh, a Traveler Paimon. I have something amazing to tell. I just had a dream, and I saw Nilou perform.
Actually, and it's a really long story. We shouldn't disturb her. Her consciousness is still weakened. Let's chat somewhere. Let's talk about... Among the count, once Dunyarzad could know such a small, we're both will grad. I used all the power. So it looks like we did manage to save Dunyarzad and the... Huh? Why are you two smiling so happily? I thought you'd be so moved that you'd start crying. Both are fine. All right. You two must have a lot of other questions. At the Avidia Fort, you also heard some... Yeah! So... Has he to... A message from King Deshret? Okay, so... Greater Lord Rook... Many have voted, but I believe... So the tree and the... But... Even if you... The Traveler wasn't affected. No, this puzzle has life and death at stake. To be theoretically, the Akasha... I've always... What about your own... That story begins a long time ago. After Greater Lord Rukadevata, at that time, I was young and weak. The sages kept me in the sanctuary of Suristhana, ostensibly... In some way, and I... Yeah! Trying to find a... Every once in a while, I will also take... You mean... Yeah! It's not that misdirect. The sages convinced every their props. Anyway... By now, even the... Oh, and go and get some time in Sumeru City, but ever since we last said goodbye to Lesser Lord Kusanali... Just keep waiting around like this. Let's go find Catherine and pick up some work so we can at least keep ourselves busy.
Don't you...
Ah! Time for retribution!
Time to act. Right.
Verdict is...
Guess we can rest a bit.
Let me read you a verse. Rain outlines.
You should really bring the Knights of Favonius with you next time. I still have a lot to do with the guild. How about you take a rest while I go back?
Ready, steady, go!
Guess we can rest a bit.
Let's dance.
You should really bring the Knights of Favonius with you next time.